All right.
Is this recorded or something?
This is recording. Wow, way to be romantic. I thought maybe you'd put your arm around me. But you just put your arm on me like a buddy. God.
Alright.
Okay, so I've already done the video for Exton of like the developmental where he is kind of from 18 months to now, and then my goals for him. But so I'm giving Tom here a chance of like what he's seen different from Exton, and then his what? Speaking of the little devil, here he is. He's out. No, no, no. Okay, hold on. Well, speaking of, if you heard him in the background saying no, 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 I take that as and him saying no, like that he didn't want that on. So we're not positive that's what he's saying, but I'm taking it as that's what he's saying. So what developmental, like, what progression have you seen from 18 months to now?
He's speaking more words, but not on demand, on his own time. But that's it's in the right direction, so that's it's a good thing.
And I wanted to add to that was because when I said that too, that he does say words here and there. I didn't mention that he actually babbles a lot. Like he's so for him not being what did they say it is verbal or whatever.
He's very vocal.
He's very vocal, and it's a lot of vowels. It's a lot of t t t, ba ba ba, o o o. But regardless, it's a start. And Tom and I always said that we'll take it. Like we'll take if I say oh and he goes oh.
Oh, he's pointing more.
Hold on, I'm not done with that subject yet. So, but regardless, when he wakes up in the morning, to the time that he goes to bed, and then when he used to play, it used to be a lot of humming, and now it's turned into a lot of babbling rather than just humming. So it's a lot of like him talking, going up slides instead of him just going like that.
He still does it.
He still hums, but
often, but it's a lot of time. It's more babble.
Yeah. So yeah, the pointing. I mentioned that in my video too. That he just started it though. Really pointing for meaning. I feel.
But he still doesn't point at what he wants, like water or a toy or anything. He'll grab your hand and pull you. He'll pull you to whatever he wants.
Yeah, and then throw your hand. But like I said, we're trying to work on that. Where when he does want something, we know what he wants. We'll try to change his finger around to being pointing rather than throwing our hand. Go ahead.
I think he has good eye contact.
On his terms.
Well, when people walk in, he'll look at them and everything, and well, yeah, it's on his terms. It's hard to get his attention most of the time. But yeah, I think he's getting better with the eye contact. Probably not where we want him to be, but we'll take it.
Yeah, and I mean, and I even said in my last video that if eye contact is uncomfortable for him, then I'm not going to make him do something that's comfortable for us and not comfortable for him. So I'm not too worried with eye contact. The only thing that I'm worried about is more of just when we're handing him something, or if he wants something, to look at us to grab it instead of
look at the item.
And not even just the item. Sometimes it's like he's got eyes on the side of his head where he's just grabbing whatever we have instead of even like acknowledging. Or he's looking down, like if he's grabbing a puzzle piece, he's still looking down at the puzzle and grabbing the puzzle piece instead of looking up and then looking down. So it's something that we're still working on with the eye contact thing, but at the same time, it's not, if he doesn't feel comfortable doing it, we're not going to force him to make eye contact. Let's go on to the next one. And then I mentioned him rolling a car back and forth, which is really good. And then he builds blocks, and his attention span on a certain toy is and he uses different toys in different ways, not just in one way. So that's good. That's what therapists look at. Okay. So what is it? So what are your goals for him? I'm tired. For this year, for age
Well, I
2.
think it's the same thing as last year. More communication.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the biggest thing. Hopefully, potty trained. That'd be great.
Mm.
And
Don't hold your breath.
sleeping in his own bed,
Mm.
right, Mom? And
We love snuggles.
No more binky.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Bottle.
So Exton still is on a bottle, which it's very hard to get him off of that. I think the binky's gonna be way harder than the bottle, but the bottle is what puts him to sleep. So to take that away when he already doesn't sleep through the night.
The binky puts him to sleep.
No, yes, but the bottle is what. So the bottle is what puts him to sleep. Is the binky's what keeps him asleep. But he always, the most important bottles is before nap time and right before bed. So he'll drink a bottle in bed, and I try to put it in a sippy cup. That didn't work. I tried putting it in his straw cup. That didn't work. Exton also doesn't drink juice or anything. So if
which is fine.
Which we're totally cool with. But if you put something else in his sippy cup other than water, he's not going to drink it. So that's what's hard about milk. And I don't care if he doesn't drink milk, because he eats enough yogurt and all that stuff, dairy stuff, to like not have to have his milk. But that's what puts him to sleep. That's what fills him up, and then he knocks out. So yeah. So I have to get rid of that, but I'm also like encouraging him, go to sleep. So, and then but the binky, that is gonna be hard. My thing before I had kids, I always said that if they do have the binky, I'm going to encourage it, like, oh no, you're a big boy now, and like, oh, if you go 2 days without it, you'll get a prize, or you get to pick something out of the store, and blah blah blah. Well, now with that lack of communication, there's really no understanding of that. So of the understanding of like, hey, I'm a big boy now, or I get a
My aunt commented on
he can never stay off his phone. He loves his phone. So yeah, so the lack of the understanding, the communication is what's going to be hard about the binky. We're just going to have to get rid of it and then not sleep for
a couple days.
That's how it's going to go down. So we'll do it on Tom's days off. And then any more goals of communication, the binky, potty train, hopefully, which I don't see happening at 2. Maybe
3.
Yeah, 3. So I have a question for you to put you kind of on the spot, because I did mention how in my last video, and how when I asked you if you've come to terms with maybe his diagnosis, what are your fears of like if he were diagnosed with autism?
Well, like I said, other people, him not being able to defend himself and his feelings.
As in what?
As in being sad that people are picking on him.
Yeah. But he's so far so good because if anybody doesn't make him happy, hold that. Look at, he brings me his apple and his ball. Like those are the two now that he wants. Apple ball, apple ball, apple ball, apple ball,
Apple.
ball, ball, ball. It's a game that we play. So we're gonna have to cut this short now because he's gonna get mad. Hold on. Okay, I had to entertain him for a minute. Who's that? Okay, so we're finishing up on he loves showing off too. Yeah. Oh. On your fears for if he was diagnosed, and yours is other people and his emotions and feeling picked on. And I was gonna say is that so far so good because if somebody does something that he doesn't like, he will hit them or push them or shove them, which we don't encourage. But I also like that he kind of sticks up for himself. So hopefully, Tom and I always talked about too before we had Exton that if we had kids that we would want to put them in karate so that they know how to defend themselves. So maybe one day we'll be able to put them in. And there's the hair chewing and the pulling. Maybe one day we'll be able to put this boy in karate. And now, because he already beats me up, huh? You beat mama up. Yeah, see. Any other fears or anything? Like, or is that just your only reason of...
No, that's about it.
You're not... Huh?
That's about it for now.
It's not like is it an upsetting thing for you?
It's tough to accept, but it is what it is.
And then that's something that you're not going to accept until the doctor tells you, though, right?
Until we find out, probably.
Like until the doctor tells us, right?
Probably.
So, do you feel that he does or no? Do you have a gut feeling, or?
Oh, we always felt that.
Yeah. Okay. And cut. So, he's a happy, loved little boy that we will continue to love, and I wouldn't have it any other way.